One of the key things that powers this rule engine is the ability to have effective dated fields. So every person's profile has effective dated fields. What this permits is to know that if ever someone moves from one country to another, one state to another, or one group to another, or one union to another, any sort of employee movement is captured with an effective date. These effective dates allow us to reconstruct a person's profile at any point in time. So I'm not just grabbing information for the employee today at the current moment of time. Let's say I want to make a retro change 2 years in the past, or I'm getting audited and I want to check something from 3 years ago. It becomes crucial to remember which group this person was a part of at which moment in time, and then being able to apply the correct rule set that was applicable at that moment in time. So you can start imagining that the complexity of rule sets gets distilled down to something far more simple once we now know a person's identity and their grouping, which rule set they fall under at which time, and then we simply rebuild that. And the benefit of having this in Work Axle is that over time, let's imagine a 10-year timeline. You have every single rule set applicable throughout those 10 years. You also have every single person's group affiliation over those 10 years. And then we simply map every single person to the right grouping and the right rule set throughout time. This completely fixes any sort of retro calculation issues or manual work. This allows you to have an accurate transformation on the day of, and any sort of modifications that are made in real time are constantly updated. Even mid-pay cycle modifications or rule changes are fully taken into account. And lastly, future dated changes, since our system permits effective dating, we can capture future dated changes in the employee's profile so that it's set and forget. Once the data is sent, the person will move to the affiliated group the day that effective date comes into effect. And then all of their information will cascade into the correct rule set, and those rules will then be applied to that person from that effective date onwards. And this is how we can handle multi-jurisdiction complexity, how we can handle multi-union complexity in a very